This is BizBeat, I'm Michael Wang. We're in South China's Hainan province in the Boao Forum for Asia. Now, the theme and keyword of this year's meeting is uncertainty. Delegates have gathered to discuss how to foster stronger cooperation and solidarity to support development priorities in a world shrouded by clouds of uncertainty. Now, despite the daily bombardment of headlines concerning conflict and division, one thing is certain in our uncertain world: the continued progress of Asia's economic integration. The BFA tracks the advance of Asia's integration through its flagship annual report, a study that details the region's economic outlook and how economies in this part of the world are coming closer together. Asia is a bright spot in the bleak global economic landscape, and global economic governance has entered into the Asian moment. And that's how this year's BFA flagship report describes the big picture. The forum estimates that Asia, the world's economic growth engine, will see a weighted real GDP growth rate of 4.5% this year, 1.6 percentage points higher than the IMF's January global growth projection for 2023. The adjustment of China's COVID-19 policies will boost global and regional growth. IMF analysis suggests that for every percentage point of higher growth in China, output in the rest of Asia rises by around 0.3 percentage point. Of the robust growth and development of Asia lead to more regional economic integration. The report indicates that global dependence on Asia's trade in goods remained stable in 2021. Trade dependence between Asian economies remained relatively high, and the status of ASEAN and China as hubs for trade and goods remained unchanged. This is unsurprising, as the world's largest free trade agreement, RCEP, is interwoven into the heart of Asian trade. Speaking of free trade, we're reporting from the world's largest free trade port. The entire province of Hainan, or over 30,000 square kilometers, is being built into a pro-business, trade, investment, green development, and entrepreneurship-boosting free trade port. Regarding supply chains, the BFA report notes that despite disruptions in recent years, Asian economies continue to play an irreplaceable role in global value chains, with digital and cross-border e-commerce emerging as new drivers of growth in the region's trade in services. Now, despite the rise in global complexities, the region also has a strong capacity and resilience to attract foreign direct investment. The main source of FDI in Asia comes from within the region, and 2021 saw a record high in FDI inflows. Deeper trade and investment links mean deeper financial integration too, with the region seeing robust portfolio investment allocations within the region, more local currency settlement cooperation, and key cities in Asia becoming leaders in green finance. For example, China, India, and ASEAN countries have become the most active issuers of green bonds among developing economies. My main takeaway from this year's report is that despite the global economic slowdown, geopolitical tensions, and the risks of increasing fragmentation of globalization, Asia will continue advancing regional production, trade, investment, financial integration, and cohesion. Stronger integration means stronger regional resilience. Now, the peoples of Asia have historically found ways to coexist in peace and harmony, with trade and commerce thriving amongst the rich diversity of cultures and traditions. I feel this has always been Asia's wisdom, and forces trying to divide Asia will not succeed. Asia will continue its march toward greater cooperation and integration, benefiting not just the region, but also our international community.